So we will do a review. Write the answer in the box. Write each of the following in figures. $5,703. So make a dollar sign. 5,000, 5,000. Put a comma here. $703. The tens is 0, right? $34,864. So dollar sign first. 34,000. 864 $64. This one. When 31,768 is written as 31,800, it is round off to the nearest 100. Right? Because this is on the 100, nearest 100. The digit 3 in 96,348 stands for 3 times, so this is in the hundreds, 3 times 100. Which of the following is equal to 4 3/5? So 4 times 5 is 20, 23 on top, 23 on top. So this one is 23 over 5. Oh, maybe you cannot see clearly. What is the capacity of bottle A? Bottle A put everything in, which already have 1, 2, 3, 4. So half of a liter, half of a liter. And after bottle A put in, it becomes, we can also just count from here. 1, 2, 3. So 3 over 4 liters. So 3 over 4 liters, right? Because you have a half liter, and the final result is 1 1/4. You can also do like this: 1 1/4 minus half equal to 5 over 4 minus 2 over 4. So it's 3 over 4 final result. So we have exactly the same thing. Find the parameter of a square of side 6 centimeter. Parameter of a square. Square means this one is 6, 6, 6, 6. They are all 6 centimeters. So 6 centimeters times 4, or 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6. So it's 24 centimeters. So we can do a drawing of a little tiny square, 6, 6, 6, 6. Okay. So this question, can you see it? Yes. The figure is made up of 16 squares, each of side 2 cm. Find its area. So what do we do? So totally there are 16 squares. You can count it. 5, 10, 14, 16. And each one is 2 times 2 centimeter square. So 2 times 2 is 4. And the total is 4 centimeter square. How many squares? Times 16 equal to 64 centimeter squares. So it's 64 square centimeter. The table showed the point scored by 5 students in the test who scored 30 points more than Pablo. Who is Pablo? Pablo is scored 60 points. Who scores 30 points more? Who is 30 points more than 60? So it's Mary. Mary. Who scored twice as many points as Morgan? Who is Morgan? Morgan got 40. And 2 times 40, 2 times of 40 is 80. So that is Danny. 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 No, don't 打我，不要打我。In each of the following figures, measure angle X and angle Y. So now I need my protractor. I will go get my protractor. And this one, as long as you can measure angle Y, you do not need to measure angle X. You can calculate because a full line is 180 degrees. You can just do the backward deduction. But as a proof, I would suggest you do the measurement and measure this side to make sure you do it right. And this one you can measure angle Y because it is acute angle, and it's a acute angle. Who does not like acute thing, right? We like acute angle. Okay, and then you can do 360 minus Y. I will look for my protractor and do it a little bit later. Which line is perpendicular to AB? AB and PQ. So PQ is perpendicular, and none of the other is perpendicular to AB. Which line is parallel to AB? Which one? Only CD. And they all can cross. This one you do not, EF, you do not see it is crossing. But if you use a ruler to connect it, eventually it will meet AB. So the only choice is CD. Okay, the graph shows the number of eggs Wendy sold in 5 days. Study the graph and answer the questions which follow. Number of eggs in 5 days: on Monday, 200 something, Tuesday, 150, Wednesday, something like 90, 210 actually, 90, 60, Friday is 120. So you can see, that is very strange. On Monday, every day eats egg. Which day was the smallest number of eggs sold? Thursday. THURSDAY. I'm sorry, Thursday. How many eggs did she sell altogether? So we need to add up the number. We can write it down: 210 150, and this one is 100 minus 10, so it's 90, and this is 50 plus 110, 60, and this is 100 plus 20, 120, so this is 300, 300, 450, 510, 630. 630 x. To prove, we will do it again. 2, 1, 0, 1, 5, 0, 90, 60, 120, 0, 10, 10, 10, 15, 21, 23, 2, 3, 4, 6, 630. I am right. I cannot be not right, right? Ooh, that's a good one. I need to write it down. I can not be not right. How good I am, because I'm the best in the world. The area of a square is 64 centimeters square. Find the length of a side of the square. So we can do like this. This really, you need to know the timetable. So this side, side A times side A, time together is 64 centimeters square. It is actually finding the square root of 64. So what is the square root of 64? Which number times which number, same number times again is 64. That is 8 centimeters. You just need to know it already. Yeah. Find the parameter of the figure. All lines meets at right angle. The parameter. So you can see this side is 3 plus 5 is 8. And here is 5 plus 3 is also 8. Here, so on one side is 8 parameter. And this one is 6. On this side is also 6. So 8 plus 6 is 8 meter. 8 meter plus 6 meter together times 2 is 28 meter. If they ask us to find the area of it, we can do two ways. One is backward deduction. You can find the whole shape, cut this little shape, cut this little shape. Or you can do this little shape, this little shape, this little shape. Three shapes combined together, whichever way you find more comfortable. A ribbon, 1080-inch length is cut into 3 pieces. The length of one piece is 2 times the length of the other. What is the length of the shorter piece? So we have a piece totally 1080 and cut into 2 pieces. Let's suppose the shorter piece is S and the longer piece is 2 times. Want to find the shorter one. It's 2 times of the length of one piece is 2 times of the shorter. So you have one shorter and another one is 2 short. So 3 shorts. So 1 Okay, I will do a figure here. This is a ribbon, 1080. You have one part is a shorter one, and this long part is two short ones, so we can do it short, because it's two short and one short, right? So 180 inch divided by 3 equal to 360 inch. So what is the length of the shorter piece? Is 360 inch. 360, 360, 360. Nick walked around this pond once. How many meters did he walk? So you find the parameter of an irregular shape. You just add up everything together. 25 meter plus 30 meter plus 45 and a third meter plus 75 and 2/3 meter plus 40 meter equal to, first we can do 1/3 and 2/3, that makes 1. So I will do like this. I will change immediately. So it's 25 plus 30 plus 46 plus 75, because I already used up the fraction and make it into 1, and plus 40. 16 2 3 4 2 3 5 9 10 21 216. So it's 216 meter. Did you see it? Yes, that is the answer. A rectangle and a square have the same area. If the rectangle measures 6 centimeter by 4 centimeter, find the length of each side of the square. So first, what is given? We have 9 centimeter by 4 centimeter. This we already know. This is a rectangle. And they have the same area. So the area of this shape, A equal to 9 centimeter times 4 centimeter equal to 36 centimeter square. And now we have another shape. What do we know? We know the area A equal to 36 centimeter square, but we do not know this shape and this shape. So which number times 2 times makes 36? So it's the square root of 36. It's 6 centimeter. 6 centimeter. We have not yet learned to write square root of 36 equal to 6. But you at this time, it is very important you have the number sense. When you see a number, you immediately have the connection, how it works. For example, I give you a number, 14, just randomly come out. You can say something about it. 14, it's a composite number. It can be divided by 2 and 7. They are multiples of 2 and 7. And it can be adding up 13 plus 1, 12 plus 2. You can do by addition, you can do by multiplication. And 536. And this number, at least, it can be divided by 4 because the last 2 digits can be divided by 4. Can it be divided by 3? No, it cannot be divided by 3. It can be divided by 2, something like it. Whenever you see a number, try to make up a story of it because it's very important. And I remember when I went to a math meeting and in a national math conference, and the teachers, everyone try to bring something interesting, brings something interesting, and what is your favorite number and something, and write a story. And I say my favorite number is 4 because 4 is one of the smallest square, except is the smallest square number except 1, and I'm number 4 in the family. And some people say number 2 because it's the smallest prime number, and 2. Anyway, you make up the story, which is an effective way, an interesting way of number talk. A rectangular piece of carpet is placed on the floor of a rectangular room, leaving a margin of 1 meter around it. So here is 1 meter, 1 meter, and in the middle of the room is a big carpet, which is a perfect normal and standard practice in a lot of families. If the room measures 8 meters by 6 meters, find the area of the room not covered by the carpet. So here. So what we need to find is the white area. So first we will see the big rectangle. The big, what is this? This one is 8 meters and this one is 6 meters. So the length is 8 meters and the width is 6 meters, equal to 48 meters square. Find the area. And the small one, which is the carpet, is 8 minus 1 is 6. So here is 6 meters times, here is 6 minus 1 times 4 meters, equal to 24 meters square. So the big minus small, 48 meters square minus 24 meters square equal to 24 meters square. It's kind of unimaginable. The shape of the board is actually exactly the shape. The area of the board is exactly the same as the area of the shaded area. So you need some visual imagination to understand it. Anyway, thank you very, very much. That is a lot of work, actually. Bye-bye for